Good morning, and many of you know me. Many of you don't. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jai Nicole Anderson, and actually, I am a resident of Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And this spoken word piece actually came to me on yesterday, in lieu of everything that has been occurring. And honestly, I have to say that if there was any way that I could be alleviated, if you will, from completing this task, by all means, I would definitely do that. Um, but spirit won't let me rest. Today, I've had friends who said that this needs to be heard and that I need to make a video of it. So, today, even though what you will hear is about me, it's really not about me. I was listening to Emily Sunday's Read All About It yesterday morning, and her words really began to pierce my soul. You have a voice to change a nation, but you're biting your tongue. You've spent a lifetime stuck in silence, afraid that you'll say something wrong. If no one ever hears me, you know, how will others ever learn my song? So I want you to think about that today, and I want you to take those words and I want you to personalize them. As an individual who happens to be black, I hear so much about white privilege, and I am unaware if the term black privilege has been coined, but I do believe as an individual who is black that I have a right to say the things that I will say today. The narrator of this particular piece is actually me, and it is speaking of my experiences and how I felt recently, literally until about 2 days ago. Again, as an individual who happens to be black, who also happens to be transgender, and who actually happens to be a female. So today it's not about beauty, it's not about getting it right. There will be no second takes unless I run out of time because of storage. But I just really want you to allow these words to penetrate you. Um, so out of love for the black community in particular, but not just the black community, but the human community, I do speak these words, and hopefully it will invoke peace. It will invoke, as I always in most of my Facebook posts, infinite love and light in you today. So the title of this is called Take My Black Away. Not today. I actually wrote this on, like I said, the 8th, so that was yesterday. You can kill their black boys. You can emasculate their black men, socially snipping their black balls, metaphysically maiming them once again. But take their black away? Not today. Their black sisters are left without black brothers, their black parents without black kids. What wondrous stars would these have been? Take their black away? Not today. The man, Mr. Master, always receives the blame. Employer, neighbor, minister, and the prior are one and the same, wearing a mask that perpetrates their black guilt and shame. Take their black away? Not today. Eradication of the black race is a repetitive theme by quote unquote the others you know who are white. I mean, silent, unwitnessed death inflicted without reprieve. Take their black away? Not today. Blacks who wish not to become famous have entered the spotlight unwillingly. Trayvon Martin, Freddie Gray, and now Alton Sterling. But you also have Brent Thompson, Patrick Zamaripa, Michael Kroll, Lauren Arons, and Michael Smith. Johnson Armstrong, Corey Steptoe, and also Broderick Brooks, the latter of which I did know. Iconic, stellar actors with breathtaking performances on the stage called Injustice Hall. Take their black away. Did you think you could take their black away? Not today, but you thought you did. On yesterday, me, feared black people, disenfranchised, dysfunctional, socially diseased, and dismembered, not by society, but me. Take my black away. What black? I'm not one of them. But when the mirror of spirit was placed before me, behold, I saw in a glass darkly a portrait of ancestors swirling before me. From Egypt to Nigeria, dynasties of kings and queens forced to relinquish their thrones. Take my black away. What black? But where obscurity intersects enlightenment, I realized the ancestors resembled me. Swarming about, no hands, no lands, without legs on which to stand, torsos without limbs, broken in agony, destitute, longing, yearning to hold, to walk, to render, to touch with that which they no longer possessed. I screamed, "Wake up!" As I arose from my slumber, the place where conscience lies unconscious, the shell of shock had been obliterated. Safety was now danger. Home, now a foreign land. Me, now some stranger. Take their black away. I pondered. I wept at the lie without warning, the facade. The woman behind the curtain, I wept for her. I wept for me. Theirs became mine. Their black became my black. Their cause became my cause. Their black boys, my black boys. Their black men, my black men. Their black sisters and black brothers, my black sisters and black brothers. Their black parents became my black parents. Take our black away. Not today. So I, today, Jean Nicole Anderson, a black woman with anonymity, realized that predator, victim, murderer, prey, black and white are all synonymous. Thank you for listening to this. Hopefully it ministers to your spirit as it ministered unto mine. Infinite love and light to you. God bless.